and welcome to Zen Budgets and another cash envelope stuffing video. In today's video, I'm going to be stuffing some cash for my second paycheck of June. So without further ado, let's just dive right in. So to start off with, let's go over a little bit of the details. So as usual, my paycheck amount is $934, and out of $934 I've deducted $94, and that means my net is $840. I think last time I deducted 93.4, which is exactly 10% of the amount, but this time I decided to just round up for simplicity, and that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. I'm just going to deduct $94 flat, and that means my net will be $840. Now the amount I'll be stuffing today is relatively small. I'm only stuffing $225, and the rest of the money is going to go towards some of my credit card debt, which is not very much. It's just the bills from the previous month, and as well as my savings. I'm going to contribute to that as well. So let's dive right in. So here is my cash envelope wallet. This is a tiny little A7 sized wallet, and it's been working out so well for me. Before I had an A6 sized planner wallet, and it was really chunky and it was really hard to lug around, so I decided to give this a shot, and honestly, I'm in love. It's been working out so much better. It's so easy to just whip out and pay with cash when I'm out and about versus using a bigger wallet. But there is a change that I realized I want to make. Alright, so I ended up running into some technical difficulties, but now I am back. So after using this wallet for a couple of weeks and getting back to the cash envelope system, I realized that the change I wanted to make was merge these two envelopes, the groceries and the restaurants. So in the past, I've always had two separate envelopes for groceries and restaurants, but right now I'm in the process of moving, so I've been eating out a lot more than normal, and groceries have been kind of haphazardly bought all over the place. So it makes more sense for me to just combine these two envelopes for now to make my life a little bit easier. So that's what I've decided to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this envelope and I'm going to take out the money. It's empty now. And I'm going to put it in this restaurants envelope. And later on, I'm going to take this label off and I'm going to replace it with a label called food to keep things simple. But for now, I'm just going to stuff all the money from that envelope into this one. And then if you guys remember, last time I only stuffed $75, which was half of my monthly budget. I'm going to go ahead and stuff the remaining 75, 50, 75 into this envelope as well, which is now my food envelope, not restaurants. And then we'll get back to this later because I am going to be stuffing a little bit more cash in it because eating out is not cheap. Alright, so let's start off with gas. Gas is going to get an extra 10. And the reason I'm adding in 10 is because last time I stuffed 30, and since gas has gotten so expensive, when I filled up my tank, it came out to around $37 or something like that, or 38, so I need the extra 10 to cover it, and I spent that on my debit card, so I'm just going to use this to pay that off later, but this will take care of that overage. So yeah, so the total amount that was spent on gas this month is around 40. And then restaurants, or sorry, this is called food now. Okay, so the food envelope, I gave myself 150 for groceries and 50 for restaurants, and so that was a total of 200. And now I'm actually going to go ahead and give myself an extra $100, which is a little bit too much for this month for sure. Next month I'm definitely going to be a lot better about my budget. Ideally I want to keep my entire food budget under 200 at most. So this month it ended up being 300. I'm not too happy about that. And then toiletries, no need to stuff right now. Do I have anything left? No, but I don't need anything this month anyway. And then spending is going to get an extra 50. For a total of 100 in spending money this month. And then giving already has a little bit of money left. Rotating, don't need it right now. And then miscellaneous is going to get 20. Alrighty, I'm gonna come back to this in a bit. So let's move on to my sinking funds. Okay, this has 20. And now let's move on to my short-term sinking funds. Okay, so for my sinking funds, I believe I'm only stuffing 2 envelopes. For starters, I'm stuffing my beauty envelope and I'm giving myself an extra 20. This already has 20, so now we have a total of 40. And I'm going to set this aside because this money is going to go, actually no need to set it aside, I can do it right now. So I'm going to be using some of these funds this week. I'm getting a haircut after probably like 2 years, honestly. And I wanted to also get my eyebrows done, so I'm going to add this into my rotating. So this will be used on beauty. And with that, this is done. And then that puts my, oops, I was actually supposed to add 25, not 20. So let me add that in as well. Technical difficulties really throw you off your game a little bit. I feel like I'm all over the place now. Alright, so my beauty budget, my total in the envelope is $45. Next up is gifts, and I'm going to be stuffing this final $20 in my gifts folder. So last time I added $29. So I have 20, 40, 45, okay, I just want to organize it. 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, $49. Perfect. And there's someone's birthday coming up. That's why I decided to stuff a little bit extra so I wouldn't have to dip into my savings for this month. So with that, I'm done with my sinking funds. And the total here is 49. And last up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this change out and I'm going to put it in my piggy bank. But before we do that, I have to show you guys my piggy bank because it is the cutest thing ever. So this is what my piggy bank looks like. Here's the coin slot on top, and then it's like this, and it's so adorable. When you enter in your code, it makes like this noise. And if you get the code wrong, that's what it says. And then when you enter the code in the right, I do that off camera. Then it kind of blank screen, then you open it, and it even makes a creaking noise. It is literally the cutest thing ever. I'm probably a little bit too old for it, but I love it. Anyway, I'm going to actually be making a video where I count my starting balance in this piggy bank, and then I'm going to fill it for a long amount of time, and when it fills up, and then I'm going to make another video counting how much money I managed to save up. But for now, I'm going to take all the change in my cash envelope wallet and pop it in here. And that's all my change. Definitely makes my wallet a little bit lighter. Here are my sinking funds. My wallet is ready to go. Everything is looking good. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'm so excited to have you guys here. I got a couple of new subscribers and I'm so excited to have you all here. I really hope you enjoy watching this video, and if you do, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell if you want to be notified each time I make a new video. I will see you guys in the next video.